Welcome, I am Roxy from Ledparadise. Today I'm going to talk about the SPYDr 2 series from Fluence Bioengineering. Fluence, which was acquired by LED giant Osram a while ago, is a leading American producer of LED grow lights that are used in professional horticulture all over the world. The greatly improved SPYDr 2 series replaces the now famous SPYDr series. The 2 series have been designed for use in vertical farming, the indoor growing technique in which plants are grown on shelves and racks. The shelves are placed close to each other, which means the LED grow lights are right above the plants. Later in this video you will see that the now new SPYDrs can also be of excellent use in other growing situations. The SPYDr 2 series consists of 3 different full spectrum models, the 2i, the 2p and the 2x. At first glance they look similar, and even the sunlight-like light color of the famous VisioSpec indoor spectrum is the same in all 3. The difference is in the amount of light they emit. The cheapest model in the series is the 2x, because this grow light is the least powerful of the 3. However, the term least powerful is a relative concept, because a light intensity of 860 micromoles makes the 2x a very powerful lamp compared to most lamps from other brands. The 2x is very suitable for use in a closed grow room or grow tent. The ideal suspension height is between 16 and 30 centimeters, but due to its large size, it effortlessly illuminates a grow surface of 120 times 120 centimeters, despite the limited distance. The 2p is a lot more powerful. In fact, the light intensity of 1600 micromoles is harmful to your plants at the recommended suspension height of 16 to 30 centimeters if you do not add additional CO2 to your grow room. But feel free to apply the Fluence TP at a greater height than the distance that is intended for use with additional CO2. With a suspension height of, for example, 40 to 60 centimeters, the bright light does not harm your plants, and the footprint also becomes even larger than the 120 times 120 specified by Fluence without additional CO2. With the 2i, Fluence breaks all light intensity records. With an intensity of 1700 micromoles and a recommended suspension height of 16 to 30 centimeters, the SPYDr 2i is deadly to your plants if you do not add a large amount of additional CO2 to your grow room. But what applies to the 2p also applies to this one. What's stopping you from applying this grow light a lot higher than a recommended suspension height for use with additional CO2? At 50 to 70 centimeters above your plants, the high light intensity is sufficiently weakened to use this Fluence model without additional CO2 in a regular grow room, a closed tent, or above a grow table. Growing with additional CO2 can improve the growing speed of your plants and your harvest by up to 20%. However, this growing technique requires sufficient knowledge of photosynthesis and the effect of CO2 on your plants. If you want to know more about growing with additional CO2, then read the blog about this at www.ledparadise.eu/ledparadise-blog. Fluence Bioengineering provides great products without a fuss that will serve you for years without problems. The passive cooling does its work very well, and due to the placement of the separate LED diodes, the light is distributed evenly and without shadow effects across the entire grow surface. The useful spectrum is scientifically founded and constructed in such a way that it only provides maximum stimulation for the growth and flowering phase, but also keep the plant's hormonal system in optimal shape. The series is intended for use in a professional indoor vertical farming growing environment, where the models 2p and 2i also require adding additional CO2 to the grow room. However, this should not stop you or anyone from using these LED grow lights in different ways. On the contrary, thanks to the unique VisioSpec indoor spectrum, you have the guarantee that the 2 series will also lead to optimal growing results when used in a grow tent or in any other indoor grow room. If you want to know more about the Fluence SPYDr 2 series, go to www.ledparadise.eu where you can read all about the details again. Thank you for your time.